Hashtag bring back Taz. JK
Good
love
evening,
you, really, Norris.
ladies and gentlemen. It is 7 o'clock. It is Wednesday, which can only mean one thing. It's time for another episode of F1XL Extra. My name is MrBarnes, and I am your host tonight. And I am joined for another week by the one, the only, Mr. F1XL Norris.
Good evening, peoples. I saw that message at the start.
Now, before I go any further, obviously with the announcement that Taz made earlier in the Discord chat, I thought what better way to commemorate the fact that we are now hosting the show together for a few weeks than to get a little selfie with you.
So what?
You heard? What better way to commemorate us being the new host of Extra for a few weeks than to get a selfie with you?
Okay.
There you
go. Fuck's sake.
There you go. A selfie with Norris. And yes, by the way, guys, Norris is that short.
No, I ain't.
That's not what I've heard. But there you go.
Hey, I like that. I'm representing the rugby team that I follow every week, so I'm happy with that. Buzzing.
But no, honestly, it's good to have you on board, Norris. And how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm absolutely fantastic and everything. That one just put a smile on my face again. Once again, for another week, that's another smile on my face. But no, I do you know what? I can't wait because I know we've got a few surprises for the people tonight. So let's see what everybody else reckons to all the surprises that I've got coming because I'm looking forward to them. Are you, Barnes?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know a couple of them, but there's some that have been kept under wraps. So I'm looking forward to seeing what our producer can produce for us.
Yes, it's going to be madness because it's extra. Why not?
Yeah. So to start with, just looking at the ticket bar at the bottom there, I'll try to keep things professional from the viewing point of view. You've no chance with these two presenting.
Nope, that went out the window as soon as you asked us both to present.
I was considering writing a message in Brayish, but the lads haven't sworn enough yet.
There's still time. There's plenty of bloody time, yeah.
So first and foremost, have you been obviously watching the pre-season test?
I've been in and out of it. I've been watching more of the Olympics, to be fair.
I've not really seen much of the pre-season testing itself, but obviously I've been keeping an eye on the standings and
yeah, that's
Ferrari
what I've been keeping on.
Today. Ferrari were fastest today.
Are you sure about that?
They were this morning in practice. I'm sure I read on the BBC website that Leclerc was fastest.
Looking at this is George Russell's top 133.4. A1 classification day 2 test 2.
Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Must be the water indeed for Ferrari.
Yeah. But no, I've also been watching a lot of the Winter Olympics, but mainly the ice hockey. Obviously, I'm massive.
I've been watching a mix of it. I watched the snowboarding this morning. The curling's there as well. The bobsleigh, the luge, and everything else.
Yeah.
So.
Fair enough. Well, we are here to discuss Extra F1XL, so let's get right on to it. Let's
yes.
talk about division
before we do go on to that though, I will say thank you for Tyler James for subbing for 3 months, and also with the message of hashtag bring back Taz. Joke, love you really, Norris. Yeah, okay then, Tyler. No, it's very much appreciated for that sub. Looks like we do have a hype train coming because Leonardo has also subbed for 2 months as well, and he's in a current 1 month streak as well. So thank you very much for that one, Leo.
So yeah,
what did you say? Let's move on to Div 4.
Let's talk Div 4. What happened in your
I finished second.
You did?
Qualifying for me, wasn't too bad. P5. The likes of Olds and BT absolutely showing everybody up again.
Yeah, so
Olds,
for context here, guys, Olds and BT both did a 128.4 and a 128.5. The next fastest after that was a 129.3. So they were
yes,
they were like almost a second clear of third place. That's how fast they were in quali.
Yeah, exactly. And they've been showing their quality pace quite a lot week in, week out so far. But we do have news on that one. I'm not sure if everybody has seen, but Craig Ryan BT has been moved up a division. And I think the confirmation has been done as well that he's also got a seat straight away, and he's joined the land of Bray. So all I have to say for that is good luck, Craig. Yeah, as I say, Old BT top 2. Wadey showing that he's still strong enough to go up there as well. P3. Another shot for
good lap
me.
from Senna.
Yeah, another good one. P4 for himself. Myself in P5, not too far off Senna. A little adventure for myself, which cost me a little bit of time.
One of the preseason favourites in Links and Ventura, only P6.
Yes, Conte showing again. He can put it there for quali. He just his race seems to get mixed up in a few things. Then next up in P8 was MrBarnes.
Yeah.
And followed by Quasi Plays in P9. Alan Y rounding out the top 10. New driver that joined us last week, I believe it was, that Axelot guy in P11. So he's showing something strong to say that was his first race and first qualifying session. He could upset a few people. We don't know yet. As I say, it was his very first race in the season. And then followed by Tyler James in P12. P13 was Your Tank. Arnie P14. I think he ran out of. I think he decided that he'd chosen the wrong setup and he wasn't comfortable. He lost that years ago following Notts County. Then P15, Elite L-Dog, Dean in P16, Warder in P17, and Sparky rounding out the top 18 on the grid. Qualifying for me, though, was, as I say, it was strong, but I think I burned most of my ERS too early in the lap and ran out towards the end like an absolute pleb I am.
I think I also did the same, but my quali was probably roughly where I was expecting it to be, so I wasn't overly dissatisfied with my quali. I've never been a good qualifier, to be honest. So yeah, P8 was a good result, and yeah. So then the race itself, we had one guy scamper off into the distance and.
Well, to be fair, you say he scampered off into the distance. It didn't. It took him a good few laps to actually get that, because I know someone said that I think we had mixed tyre strategies. I started on the hards, and a few others started on the hards. A few of them started on the mediums, and I think Olds went different and started on the softs, if I remember correctly.
I believe he did. Yes.
So we had all 3 tyre compounds starting, which was amazing.
Yep.
Very odd choices. But yeah, he shot off from the start. My view caught Senna flying off past. He got past BT going into turn 1, and
held him up for a few laps.
Yeah, he did. He got off to a stronger start, and we was having a discussion in the chat, and he was like, I got a flying start. I was like, well, yeah, you had better grip on your tyres. You're on the mediums. He's on the hards. So his tyres are going to take a bit longer to get warm.
But then Senna would also agree. In fact, he said it in the chat earlier that he made a massive mistake on the strategy.
Yeah, he did.
He went for the 2-stop strategy, and pretty much everyone other than Sparky, the Axelot guy, and Senna did the 1-stop.
Yes.
And, he ended up falling back and finished out of the points. So, while he had a great qualifying, if he can improve the strategy calls, I think you've got a good chance of scoring points. But
it's not so much the strategy calls as well. It's the little mistakes because there was a few caught on my stream that he'd run wide on one of the corners. I know this was after I'd pit. This was a pit. This is after he'd pit as well. But early on in the laps, you could tell he was. I think the word would be giddy because he's that high up and stuff like that. But there was little mistakes he was making. So if he can get on top of them, then yeah, he's gonna do well. But he just needs to get out the habit of making little mistakes and stuff like that, and just keep his concentration, and he'll do well. But from all out on there as well. Shut up, Alexa. Yeah, as I say, you say one of them went off into the distance. He did in the end when he got past Senna and Olds, and he just went. Nobody else saw him. And by the time I'd looked, he was 16 seconds up the road. I was thinking, yeah, this ain't going to happen. But my fight was mainly with Wadey. Early on, I had Wadey, Links Adventura, Barnes, yourself there. I can't remember who else was there.
Wadey, me, Links, yourself, and I think your tank was behind me.
Yeah, see, we were having our own little personal battle. There was me and Wadey going at it, you trying to keep up here.
Sorry.
Me only woman to ever give the time of it. Get lost.
I'll let you reply to that one.
Here comes the swearing. Fuck off, Greeners. No, yeah, we were having our own personal battle and stuff like that. Me and Wadey just managed to maintain a gap, but he made a couple of mistakes as well, which dropped him off. So I had the clear air and just kept my strategy. It was going to be a two-stop, but then the engineer likes to talk to me, even though I hate him.
Wait.
Shut up! Don't even go there.
You.
So I ended up changing to a one-stop and moving on with it and doing hard to soft. Yellow card for inappropriate language. Tyler, get gone. Yeah, so as I say, Wadey managed to jump me in the pit. Senna did after my pit stop after 15 laps. Senna decided, yep, I'm going to miss completely turn 2 and go massively wide. So I was like, yeah, that'll do. That'll take that one. So I didn't have to fight him as much. Caught up to Wadey and Links because them two started scrapping. We managed to both get past him. I then said, hi, Wadey, I'm coming to get you. And he sat there thinking, yep, your tyres are going to die after about 6-7 laps. Nope. I was like, I'm on the wheel. You're on pad. It's different. Let's go. Got past him. And I was just eking time out of Olds. And I thought he was fuel saving because he said he might need to fuel save. So I ended up catching him.
He did say that actually. He did say that so with about 3 or 4 laps to go, he was plus 0.2.
Yeah.
So he was just about
to finish. Just about to run out.
So he probably would have been doing a little bit of fuel saving on the last 3 or 4 laps. Sure.
Yeah. Plus, also as well, I didn't notice it, but he made a little noise and reaction, and I just happened to look up and saw that Xtra had a penalty. I was like, well, I don't need to push you anymore. I don't have to pass him on track, but I want to pass him on track. Coming down to the straight towards 130R, I overtook him and managed to bring it home in P2.
That's a great result for you. And obviously, BT was up the road in P1 and gone.
Yeah, gone. He's just said, though, he ran out of fuel on the final lap.
Who did?
Craig.
Damn. Okay.
Damn it. Only if we had a few more laps, could have won.
If only.
Yeah, only if only.
Meanwhile, my race, I was in P5, most of it, up behind you guys. And then I pitted for hard on lap 14, and then had an absolute battle with Eurotank. And he said afterwards, I was a literal rolling roadblock. Nobody was getting past me. So I ended up finishing P5, and yeah, very happy with that result. You guys up front. You guys were just that little bit faster than me, a little bit further up the road than me. So I was just consolidating my P5 and banking the points where I can. So
yeah, you might as well.
We did have. I believe we have a clip lined up for.
We have two.
We have an overtake.
Oh, free then.
3 clips. So we've
Yes,
got an overtake.
we
We've got an overtake, which was quite sensational apparently. Which apparently.
So this clip, what you're about to see, is absolutely masterful. It's absolutely brilliant.
Okay,
because
so last going into the last lap, Elite L Dog was in P7. Elite L Dog was in P7, and then something happened which you're about to see. As you can see, he's coming down to the chicane. He's going through the chicane now, and then watch as he goes round the final corner. On the screen, bang! Tyre's gone.
There has gone tyre. So, for the rest of the lap, L-Dog is doing a Lewis Hamilton. Like he did at Silverstone. L-Dog trying his best not to put it in the wall. And to be fair, he's done fantastic not to put that in the wall.
Done really well there.
So that is the start. That's, to be fair, L-Dog does well on that view. Yeah, Green has even said, damn, forgot Lewis ran cockpit view. Yeah, he does well with that view, and he's absolutely fantastic for that. This next part is off my stream. He still continued it, and he's an absolute champion.
But by the way, at this point, I'm sure, there he goes, ERS, fully enabled. Fully enabled ERS, straight down.
Hang on a second, Barnes. It looks like the stream is freezing for some people.
Look at that tyre; it's completely gone. Absolute trooper, but yeah, he ended up finishing P16 in the end.
Yeah, the stream's really lagged out, so I'm even having issues with it. Yeah, L-Dog just, as I say, an absolute champion to stay for that full lap with a tyre like that as well. Mm-hmm. To then completely miss the chicane and get a 10-second penalty.
Crazy.
I am checking the chat. Sander, I do see it.
Calm down, Sandra. Calm down.
Yeah, technical issues though.
We love technical
issues. It's the same. Yeah, a lot of issues with this one. I don't know why. Yeah.
We are aware of the issues, guys.
We do apologise.
And hope.
Yeah, everybody does need to stop complaining. It's a show, and they won't even. Sandra, we're looking at the chat. You'd just be a little bit out of sync with you lot because it's lagging a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's going to be the issue, I don't think we will be showing them. But I don't know. So we'll give you a quick rundown of the league tables. Well, the league results from Division 4. So, as we say, BT out-and-out winner by 16 seconds ahead of myself. Olds did bring it home in P3 in the end. Wadey coming home in P4. MrBarnes P5. You're a tank in P6. So, good points there for Red Bull. Alan Y with a good result in P7. Dean coming home once again in the points. P8 for him. Liggs Adventura in P9. And Quezi plays, outscoring his teammate again this week in P10. Warder coming home in P11.
Absolutely gutted for Warder, by the way.
Yeah, he was having a fantastic race.
He's had 2 really, really good, really, really solid races. And both times he finished just outside the points. I'm absolutely gutted for him.
Yeah. Arnie coming home in P12. I know it was consolidation for him. He said, because me and him were in constant contact during the race. He says, Matty, there's there's no way I'm getting points in this one. I said, well, you don't know what's going to happen, so just keep pushing, keep going, because I think he picked up damage early on in the race, or something had happened. Senna in P13, Conte in P14, Tyler James in P15, and L-Dog to round out the final finishes in P16. Axelot lost it on the final lap, and Sparky also got lapped. So as BT had crossed the line, Sparky also crossed the line, so we wasn't able to gain that P17.
So we'll have a rundown of the championship standings as we sit at the moment. Obviously, with BT moving up to division number 3, your championship leader is Wadey. Wadey the Wet is leading the championship with 62 points. F1XL Norris, you're in P2. Alds is in P3. Link's P4. Myself in P5. Sparrow P6. Arnie P7. You're a Tank P8. Tyler James P9. And Dean rounding out the top 10. That's your championship standings. Now we move very swiftly to the next race, which
we do. We go to China next. I'm not looking forward to that.
What happens to your points? Your points will stay with your team.
Yeah.
But you won't take your points up to division number 3. You have to start again with 0 points in division 3.
Yes, you start afresh. Tyler could have just said Quasi P10. No, after the abusive message you said bring back Taz, I need to get payback. There's my payback. Deal with it, Tyler. Did
you say Tyler was P11?
No, I said Quasi outscoring his teammate yet again.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so just to carry on, Tyler James, you finished 15th. I can't see you that far down there, mate.
Yeah, he's gonna hate us for that, but we move on.
we move. So you're China. China.
I don't like it.
You don't
I'm not really a fan of it. I appeal the 10-second penalty though. Yeah, true. See how that one goes. See how the tickets go with that one, because actually I haven't seen the tickets, so we shall see what happens with that one.
So what I'm hearing there is 13 seconds back. He's appealing a 10-second penalty. So he's still gonna finish in the same place, just 3 seconds
closer.
10 seconds closer.
Yeah, most probably. Craig, I've been robbed. You will hear from my lawyer. Well, tell your lawyer to turn around, doors that way. Don't let it him on the ass on the way out. Everybody knows. Everybody signs a disclaimer and everything. Movements up or down. It is all fresh if you move up or down.
Are you taking the piss out of my speech impediment, Bonta? You ass.
Yeah, China I'm not really a fan of. I think one time I had one decent race, and it was when I was racing against Tazo. Tazo decided, let's foot down and go. And then from there, I seemed to trouble.
I mean, we all know Taz is a China sweat around this track, so
yeah,
he absolutely loves this track. So I'm expecting good things on Sunday in Div 3, but we'll get to that point in a minute. Who do you think is going to win in China in division number 4?
I don't really know. It's a tough one to call, because you've got the likes of Wadey and Olds. We can't keep picking those two names. Do you know what? I'm going to throw Links in there, because I think he's due a good result.
Quick did, Taz is not a pad merchant. He actually drives on wheel, so...
Yeah, Taz is a pad merchant. Not a pad merchant, fucking wheel merchant. Fuck off. I didn't sign anything. You did when you made the application.
I'm going to say... obviously, I've asked everyone to let me win on Sunday because it's my birthday, but that's not
you got my response to that. No chance.
Yeah, it's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm hoping that people let me win for my birthday, but that's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to say that the winner this Sunday is going to be.
See, it's tough.
It is tough. It is
It's
tough.
it's a tough one, but
I'm
also
gonna have to say
Oh.
Wadey.
it depends on the weather as well. I'm hoping it is dry. A lot of people are going to be wanting to be wet. Do you know what? I might just say Wadey, you're hosting this week. I don't know yet. Depends how nice. It depends how nice I'm feeling.
I think Wadey will win it anyway.
Yeah, Wadey is a good shot. To be fair, he is. As you say, he's the leader of the championship. Barnes for the win on Sunday. Dean, stop ass kissing.
My guy Dean. My guy Dean.
But no, yeah, China's going to be interesting. Hopefully, I can stick it out and keep going, and see if I can bring in the results for Aston Martin. It's about as crazy as predicting Dean to it. Yeah, I know. I was on some very good. I'm not going to say the words. This goes live on YouTube. Me behave. I don't mind this.
I want what you've been smoking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't. Barnes best attendance award. No.
If anyone straight lines me now, Bray, I'm gonna ticket you for that comment.
Nice.
You watch if I don't. If I get straight line on Sunday, I'm coming back to this point right now and saying Bray has told someone to straight line me. Therefore, I'm ticketing Bray. And I want Bray to be banned for 3 races because of that comment.
Also, I do have to offer congratulations to yourself there, Barnes, as well.
For?
On your new job.
What's this new job then?
Well, I'm hoping it gets shown. But I don't know if it will. There we go. And there we have on the screen Barnes' new job. Part of the Shadow Cabinet, ladies and gentlemen. Reform UK. Mr. Barnes.
Shadow Minister for thick fuckwits. Clearly, I'm surrounded by them in fucking Norris.
Hey, we're not all that bad, you cheeky twat. But no, congratulations on that one, Barnes. I really hope you do well.
Thank you. Royal Britannia and all that. Brexit means Brexit, you know.
Lad thinks he can travel. He's Doctor Who and can travel back in time. Some of these comments are ace. And there is the Barnes Union Jack on the screen yet again.
Of course it is.
But let's swiftly move on to Division 3. Division 3, I'm looking at the wrong sheets for that one. Is that one?
Division 3,
yes.
We do have a guest. Let me just
We do. I can't remember who it is.
I know exactly who it is. I'm just going to try and find him, send him a message.
Well, he's not sat in the chat, so while we wait for said guest to join us, how is everybody else feeling for Sunday with it being China? Let's just chuck the question there into the comments, into the viewers. How is everybody feeling for it? Let's have your take on this.
Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. So our guest for division number 3 is none other than Lieutenant Dan.
Oh.
Dan Jelly, how you doing?
Not too bad, Mr. Jelly.
Oh, good. Nice to hear. Stream going well so far?
We've had a few little technical issues, but we move on.
That's normal.
We're riding through it. We're just soldiering through.
Yes.
So tell us what happened in division number 3 this week.
Less eventful than last weekend, I think. I think we can all agree.
I think a lot of people might agree with that one.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it was another mad one where I mean it feels weird having so many drivers in it starting, but I mean, it feels normal having 15, 14 starting. But I think we might have to. I think we had 20, didn't we? Again.
You had 18 this week.
Something like that. Yeah, it still felt like 50 people were in it at the start, but yeah, just yeah. I think it's so close, that league in this division. I think it's one of those sort of whoever's on it that night, you know, you could split it 50-50, I think, in a sense. I think if you're not on it that night, you're sitting at the back, aren't you? Really, in a sense. But I think everyone can agree. Anyone in that division, they could sort of whatever they came out that Japan race. I think they felt like they should have won it or should have done better. I think so.
Okay.
Sure
So tell us about your race then. Obviously, you qualified P8.
Did yeah, I shouldn't have qualified P8. Should have been further up, but I was doing my last run and the game decided to just kick me to the home screen, so that was nice. I was purple as well, so even I don't know who knows where I was going to finish. But
Typical EA.
I know. So yeah, that was great. Then obviously I joined back to the start, and everyone I couldn't access the car, so the formation lap I was just watching.
Out.
The
So
formation.
you couldn't even set your strategy. You couldn't even set
do
your fuel
nothing.
loads or anything.
I don't do that anyway. Don't get me wrong. I just go, but it's one of those, and you know, I was just a bit more. I was like, am I actually going to start the race? And I think, when the guys lined up on the grid, it booted me back in the car. So I was just like, oh, holy beep!
You can swear. Norris has sworn
no.
many times already on this stream. Don't you worry about that.
I'm a good boy. Don't worry.
Nobody's a good boy when they come on extra. You use your words.
But yeah, it was just like, you know, I just got thrown straight in it. So obviously starting what was P8 it was. It was sort of I was right in the middle. Hope for the best, don't get damage. And I think that is Japan, isn't it? It's tight, it's tricky. It's everyone's going off, everyone's struggling. You know, just keep it on the track for the start and hope for the best in a sense.
Well, you out qualified the preseason favourite in Adski, so that wasn't a bad result. And obviously, you said you had more to give in quali because you were in purple sectors, and then the game decided to kick you out. So that's still some positive to take away from qualifying.
In a sense, I mean, like, everyone's practicing on F1, and I'm sitting there just doing, you know, fuck all. Basically, I'm just I just show up and do qualifying, which is when it's difficult when it's sprint races because I just get thrown in a quick, you know, in a quick one shot lap. I'm basically, you know, learning it all over again, and plus I'm on the wheel for the first time and ever, so it's like, you know, because I don't do any practice, it's even worse. So it's just one of those. And it's a tricky division. So like, if I'm not on it, you know what I mean. Like it's I'm basically last, which is what happened at Abu Dhabi. I was just like, you know, I went in it. I was so bad. Managed to claw it back, but yeah, this race was sort of we had a safety car in this race, and it was sort of a bit chaotic. So yeah, a bit different.
So just to run down the qualifying results, Trini Chipmunk was on pole, Wood 184 second, Blazed in third, Snow Dog in fourth, Kent 330 fifth, Ancient Chap in sixth, Swift King in seventh, obviously Lieutenant Dan in eighth, Chetty 9, Adski 10, Taz 11, All Over Your Face in 12, Berserker Mark 13, Narwhal 14, Imi 15, RPL Titan 9 in 16th, Bonter in 17th, and Hubbardie in 18th place and at the back of the grid. So now we move on to what happened in the race. You did a two-stop.
I did. Shouldn't have done. I shit the bed, but what can you do?
I was going to say, with it being on the strategy as well, with him not being able to choose it, it would have stuck him on. Let me guess. Did it stick you on softs at the start?
No, it did put me on mediums, but I had no idea. I don't know what the strategy was going to be. I go into every race guessing, but I had no idea what what's name setup I was on either. So I was just, you know, just went in for it. But I just sort of like, I looked at it. I was like, how many laps is it? What's half of that? I'll pit that lap, sort of thing. I just guessed. So I think I was the longest on the mediums. I think I went to about like I can't remember what's off 27. I can't count anymore. But I was
13 and a half.
14,
I think I went like lap 13, 14 or something on the mediums or something like that.
Yeah,
went on to the hards, and then it was one of those ones. When I went into the pits, I then realised I was on mediums to go on to the thing. So I absolutely, like, you know, I braked into the pits as I was doing it. I was changing to the hard tyre, which was fun. And And then I just sort of was like, oh, that's it. I'll just go towards the end. But then the safety car came out, and I was like, oh, I'll just pit again. Why not? But I should have just stayed on the hards because you were only like a couple laps old, I think, or lap 2. So I sort of, it was one of those. I look back at it. If I didn't pit again, I would have been in a better position. But I just
As the old saying goes, hindsight is a wonderful thing. You look back and you go, I could have done this.
I know. It's just those hards can be so rubbish in the game sometimes. You think, I'll be better off on the better tyres. But it's you just see some of the other drivers that didn't pit and you just go, I wish I didn't. But, well, it's what it is. What can you do? I called back to points in the end because I was
So the safety car was called by... I would imagine the incident involving all over your face, and I believe it was Swiss King.
I believe it. Swiss and Plumy. I think I've seen.
That's all over your face. I don't know why his name is blown.
It's what it is. But
there we go. We have confirmation in the chat. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. So I mean, I was fully going through the season. I think we were never going to get a safety car, to be fair, because we haven't had one yet. But it just came out, and I think I
don't know what it is, but whenever Taz hosts a lobby, you never seem to get safety cars. It's madness. So there is a question for you in the chat. Greeners has asked Danny what his favourite ride at Alton Towers.
That's a good question. Fantastic question from a big fan of mine.
I'm gonna say he has said that he is your biggest fan as well. So we know you two have history and you are good friends.
I'm his biggest fan.
Wow, Greeners has fans.
What's my favourite ride? Christ. I'm trying to remember them all. I'd probably just say the Nemesis. There you go. They're all just as good and all as shit as each other. So there you go. But I'm sure he'll say what his favourite one was.
Knowing his is the teacups. It's Greeners.
Probably the best ride was riding in the passenger seat of Joe's clapped out Ford Fiesta. There you go. That was probably the best ride.
Brilliant. We have taken so much of a tangent away from XL for that, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Yes.
So,
I had to go to the back of my brain to find that. It was many years ago now, but yeah.
So you end up finishing P8.
Yeah.
Obviously, with your 2 stops.
Yes, you did.
P8, I'm looking at the sheets now. Unless someone entered the results wrong.
I don't know. I just ended and I was under to bed. So there you
go. So you finished P8.
Yeah.
Obviously, your 2 stops. So do you think that's the best you could do, or do you think you left something out on the track?
I think so. I think I was outside the point when I came when the safety car went through, and it's just it's so tight the division. It's like everyone's just sort of reset. So I mean, other than the fact that everyone just passed Taz with no problem, I think it was a bit difficult to get by. So I think I got 1 or 2 positions maybe, but I thought I was going to finish like 11th, to be fair. So to get 8th was a bit of a surprise, but I think a lot of people would agree that they probably done better. But I think that's been the case all season so far. I think some people have finished outside the points and should have finished top 4, but because it's so tight, it's
I'm gonna say it does look very tight. Looking at the gap between from leader to the 16th, it's only 27 seconds.
Yeah, well, I mean, the safety car obviously changed.
The safety car would have helped it and everything a lot, but it's still very, very tight no matter what.
I mean, I was going to say the main thing to look at is as well as the lap times of everyone, because some people have a great lap, obviously in the race, but most people are pretty close, other than some people that have had their a good run on.
And then if you consider, obviously, the safety car had a massive effect on that. But if you then look at division number 4, for example, obviously the leader was 16 seconds ahead, 31 seconds ahead of me. But 27 seconds in your division separates basically
the whole
grid, apart from 1 or 2 drivers.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm not very good at doing ERS and stuff, so I end up just Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
So-
DRS trains exist in this division this season? So-
I was gonna say Div 3 seems to be very, very competitive, and that's what we
Yeah.
like. That's what we
Yeah,
want to
it's
see
nice.
as well.
It is good. Yeah.
Because it just means week in, week out, you've got to fight and you've got to earn that position you're going for, which is brilliant to see.
And there's a lot of
So-
good races in there as well. Like a lot of the lads are really good, fair. So
So what's the camaraderie like in the? You're a free agent, aren't you? I believe.
He is, yes.
it's Salby, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the sort of? Is there a lot of banter in the chat? Is Xtra looking after you all right? Or
I am probably the worst person to ask because I've no idea.
That's I was about to bring this up actually as well. I was gonna turn around and say that do the talk strategies, do the talk setups and stuff like that in there. So you actually beat me to that one, Barnes.
I think you do. I just don't. I don't. I turn up and just click set up free and then go. And that's about it, really. So, a lot of lads I think do. I mean, it's quite nice. Sometimes I do have a little look and I'll see what they're doing. But it's one of those. If I really
what I'm hearing there, Norris, is he turns up to Monaco, set up free, let's go.
Yeah,
I would do that.
imagine that,
Monza, set up free, let's go. Why am I being overtaken by every fucking car? Because it's outside, mate.
But yeah, it's just one of them. I mean, I think I was in Sauber last year, and there wasn't much going on that one. Yeah.
No, yeah. Obviously, last season in the Sauber team under Big Chief, there was a lot of people not turning up for races towards the end of the season, which was a disappointment.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously this season you didn't get drafted, and just wanted to see what the
consensus
the deal was with the what the consensus of the free agency was like.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. I know a few people when they don't get drafted and they have a good result, they're the first people to come into the Discord and go, "See, this is what you missed out on, team owners."
Yeah, exactly. And yes, that was a big word for me as well. Before anybody jumps on it, greeners.
I think, some people are a bit more showboaty than others, aren't they? But I'm not the same. But I mean, like when you look at that draft with like Division 3, I think obviously I went into Tier 1 as soon as it flashed up because Taz made a mistake.
I do remember.
As soon as I seen myself in Tier 1, I was like, I'm not getting drafted because it's just I just knew it in a sense. Because I mean, I was in last season only for the first half because I missed the second half of the season.
Yeah.
But obviously before that, I think I started in the F1XL like division in season like 5, 4, something like that.
Okay.
I think that was like the
many moons ago.
I'm an old man. So I think it was like 5, 6, something like that. And then that's when I started out. And then obviously a couple seasons and I stopped. And I've just finally come back. But no one would know your name from that far away. So
There's only one person that would know, and that's Greenwood.
I certainly would know. I certainly would know. I joined season 21. So
yeah, I think I had a little browse like when I started back on it last when it was like last year, and I was like looking at old names and stuff, and I was like, Christ, like some of these names I'm seeing like, and there's still some people still around now that I recognise names of, but yeah, it's just bizarre that it's great that it's still going, but it's it's mad.
So just going to do a quick rundown of the Division 3 results. The winner of Sunday's Japanese Grand Prix was Blaze 420. Adski finished P2. Slow Dog come back to P3. The Pole Sitter Puny Chipmunk entered P4. Wood P5. Ancient Chap P6. Hubbard P7. Dan Jenny yourself P8. Kent 330 in 9th with Chetty rounding out the top 10. Disappointment for Bond of Bullets, who finished outside the points, and Titan Iron, Forensic Narwhal, Berserker Mark, Swiss King, and Imi with Taz 1 lap down, and then All Over Your Face did not finish. The championship standings after 4 rounds look like this. Ancient Chap has 68 points, 9 points ahead of Blaze in second with 59. Aski third, D&G Titan in 4th, Slow Dog in 5th, Wood 6th, Dan, you in 7th. So you're not too far away from the ASR spots, but it is early days of the season. Forensic Narwhal's also in 7th as well, with the same amount of points. Kent is in 9th, Hubbardie in 10. And then, the rest are the rest.
Don't need to name them. You'll be there all
So-
right, actually.
Yeah, most probably. So we move on to China next week. Are you looking forward to it? Or is it a Marmite situation? You like it or you hate it? Which one is it for you, Dan?
I have no idea. It's got corners, it's got big straight. I know that. I've set up 3 is going to be difficult. Whether set up everyone's going to go, I'll probably go set up 5 for the Bants, I think, because that big straight.
You can't change it now, mate. You've looked at
Oh
the
yeah,
set of
sorry,
3.
I do apologise. Yeah, set up 3 for the rest of the season. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens on the day. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yes, we certainly will. So the next question is predictions. Who do you reckon is going to win?
Who's gonna win?
Who is going to win at China?
I mean, I could name anyone, but if I was gonna name someone, I'd go outfield of it. I mean, there's a lot of the guys have been in the podium so far, and I think there's a lot of people that feel they should be on the podium. If I was gonna pick someone, I think I'd go outfield. I think Chetty will win it. I think.
Chatty with a shout. Nice.
Absolute. I mean, it's just one of them. I think I think he was behind me in the race or wherever he was the other day, but he was quite quick. So, but I mean, I could name absolutely everyone. I think some of the lads will definitely win it easily. But I just thought, why not pick someone that's outfield? So there you go.
Yeah, not a bad shout. Barnes, yourself?
I was going to go you first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I picked first last time.
Yeah, you did actually. I don't know because we know Taz is a China merchant. We know he loves it, but I know he's not enjoying his racing at the moment. I think I could go. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Adski.
Boring pick.
Yeah, very boring pick. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Yes, he's not enjoying his racing right now, but he's a China merchant. It's Taz all day long. Sorry.
Keeps that straight line speed compared to last weekend, but we'll move on.
He absolutely loves China, so it's Taz to lose all day long.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions before we let Lieutenant Dan disappear?
No, all I'm gonna have to say is good luck for Sunday and see if I'll set up 3 fields for you, mate.
We'll see how we get on. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And we hope to see you again on the show sometime.
Yeah, no worries. Just before I do go, I'll just have to shout out someone. Greeners.
Oh God.
There you go.
Get rid of him now.
Anyway, have a good one, lads.
You too, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Cheers, dude.
Greeners says he has many questions for Danny. Well, unfortunately, we don't have time for that one, Greeners. Next up, it will be.
Next up is division number 2.
Yes, before we do actually as well, driver movements as well. I did forget to mention with BT being moved up, we did have to move somebody down, and for that, Rambo Jambo has been moved down to Division 4, so he returns to some old faces he raced against last season. So it should be good to see him back on the track with us all as well. So welcome back into Division 4, Rambo.
Indeed. So that wraps up division number 4 and division number 3. So we move swiftly now on to division number 2, and I'm glad to say we do have another guest joining us.
Yes, we certainly do, and a lot of people are going to say when we say his name, say the name, they're definitely all going to know. But we are going to be joined by Mr. Sandra.
Sandra!
Hello.
Hello!
We have Sander the Dad on joining us for Division 2.
Your favorite drunk driver has arrived.
Look, I might enjoy you drunk when you're doing rally, but F1, no.
What shit happens?
So what you may or may not have seen, Norris, is just right, just on the ticker bar earlier. It said about we were going to play a drinking game. Every time someone swears, we take a drink. But by the end of the stream, we'd be as drunk as Santa the Dad was when he turned up to race a couple of seasons ago.
I have seen that a few times. Yes.
About that, I noticed it, and I had a good laugh about it. There's no way in hell you guys will be that drunk like I was on that particular day during the stream.
I don't know. I
mean,
don't know.
You don't know how often Norris
go.
swears.
I could give that a good effort. I really could.
Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Welcome in, Sandra. How you doing? Oh, sorry. Welcome in, Sandra.
I'm drunk as always. Getting good. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Not too bad. We did have a poll up as well. Who wins China Div 3?
Two drunks and a Brexiteer talking. Going to make about as much sense as Bray reading a dictionary.
Damn, I need alcohol if I'm Bray reading a dictionary.
Oh dear. So tell us what happened in Div 2 on Saturday then.
Saturday?
Sunday.
Hang on a minute, Sander. Hang on a minute. Barnes, how much have you had to bloody drink to think we race on a Saturday?
Oh dear. What happened on Sunday?
I was racing on Saturday, but I wasn't doing F1.
What happened on Sunday then? Come on.
And I thought I was drunk. Right. Nothing much, I suppose. Not from my point of view, anyway. It seemed that everything was pretty calm. Field was quite close up to JJ. JJ was like beast in qualifying. He outqualified Richie in P2 like with 6/10.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that time now. Mad.
And the rest of the grid from P2 up to P12, if I'm not mistaken, everyone was in 0.4 of a second.
Wow. Yeah, it is actually quite close, actually, 4 times.
Yeah, so yeah, if we cut JJ out of the grid, the field was pretty close. It was quite intense. Unfortunately, I screwed up my last qualifying lap, so I wasn't able to better my position. I was P2 after my second run, not at P2, P5. But yeah, unfortunately, I dropped all the way down to P11 for qualifying.
Yeah, just ahead of your teammate, you done checks by barely by like 1100th of a second.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Yeah, definitely lucky to get in front of checks. That's for sure.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, JJ did a 1:27.5. Richie did a 1:28.1 in second. Bullet Wounds was third. Hake was fourth. Leonardo ST14 was fifth. Jelly Man was in sixth. Chazza was seventh. ARL Bob eighth. Rock Eskimo ninth. Sinful Chris in 10th. Sandra, you done checks. Greeners, Skyler Senpai, and then Brain Core rounding out the grid. And we move on to the race. You did a one stop.
Yeah, one stop.
Hard to medium or medium to hard?
Medium to hard.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did medium to hard. To be fair,
if I'm not mistaken, there was 4 guys who tried to do hard to medium, and quite a few guys did a 2-stop actually.
Yeah, so I've got Leo, Sinful Chris, Bullet Wound, Bob, Rock Eskimo did 3 stops. Chazza, Jellyman Tim did 3 stops. But yeah, the rest of the grid did 1.
That one stop, you did medium hard, so that you made that situation work as well with no safety cars involved as well, just like Division 4.
I mean, my tires were good. My tires were good all the way through. I had no issues with tire wear overheating, no overheating issues or anything. I had grip from the beginning to the end. I was I thought about actually going onto the hard like maybe lap 13 onwards, but I decided to pit on lap 12. I don't know why, but it worked out for me because coming through the field like I did, not making too many overtakes. I think I maybe did only 4 overtakes on track actually, and I ended up P4. So I'm very pleased with the result.
Yeah, just looking at it now, you finished P4 and you had Leonardo not that far behind you actually as well. Did you feel the pressure of him breathing down your neck towards the end?
Not really. No, I felt comfortable because I knew that he was gonna be on a better tire at this particular moment, so I wasn't too worried. I lost quite a bit of my rhythm when Chaz decided to fuck up in front of me and ruin the chances of catching the podium guys. So, but I was still able to maintain the gap, and since me and Leonardo both had penalties, I wasn't too worried.
So both of you had penalties. I didn't see. That's the thing, and that penalties don't show up on here, so we don't know. And we'll only find out from the streams if we look at them and stuff like that, which I haven't got a chance to run round them just yet. So I'll be looking forward to watching some of these back from people's points of views. But as JJ running away with it again, did you think he's too dominant?
Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, I know the fact that he got moved up to Div 1 now, but I don't think that he was too dominant at the it's still early doors in this season. There are maybe tracks for the other guys who are I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, there may be like some other tracks where the other guys are better than him. There may be a chance, but you never know.
No, we're not going to know now with him being moved up, and massive congratulations to JJ for getting that move up as well to Division 1, and hopefully he has as much fun and enjoyment in Div 1 that he did have in Div 2.
Agreed.
Yep, indeed.
So what happened to the 3 guys that didn't finish then? J-Man, Tim, Sky the Senpai, and Elon Checks, they failed to finish. Did they just retire in the pit lane, or?
I'm not certain about my teammate because I was so focused on the race, I suddenly noticed that there's like the pop-up came up that Jaden has retired and left the session. I was like, what the fuck happened? There was like there was no yellow flags or no safety cars or whatever the fuck not.
Mm-hmm.
I never found out what happened to him. I have no idea about Jellyman as well, but Sky had something going on. I can't remember what lap it was. I came through the 130R, and he was all the way on the right side of the track, or like off the track, like driving very slowly. Possibly had a collision with someone, or maybe lost the back end after the spoon curve. I don't know.
Yeah, spoon curve is very notorious.
Yeah, indeed it is.
Yeah, I've had a few incidents with the wall after the exit of spoon, so I can feel the pain of that one.
I also had a small incident there, but I was able to catch it and continue.
Yeah, see, some people are quick enough to do it. I wasn't. Apparently, Greeners has just put in, ask his teammate about what happened to Sky. Oh, so it looks like Chex and Sky have come together.
Oh well.
By the sounds of it, I'm not too sure. It's Greeners. It's very cryptic.
Yeah, well, tell me something I don't know.
See, someone else knows you, Greeners. You're very cryptic. So I'll give it a quick rundown of the finishing results. JJ did take the top spot. finishing 7.6 seconds ahead of Richie. Hake Zhao rounding out the podium's position. Sandra in P4. Leonardo P5. Greeners, yeah, he needs drugs testing because that's P6. Not Greeners. Sinful Chris in P7. Bullet Wounds in P8. ARL Bob in P9. And Brain Core rounding out the top 10. Rock Eskimo P11. Chaz in P12. And as mentioned, Jellyman, Skyler Senpai, and Chex all DNFing.
What's the camaraderie like in the Williams?
Yeah, how is the team in that chat?
It's good. We have had a few good laughs. We are discussing setups and everything each and every week. The mentality is good. Everyone is willing to put in an effort, and hopefully we can, like by the end of the season, hopefully we can climb a few spots in the tables.
Yeah, to be fair, the overall standings though, it's not too bad. We will go run that down at the end of the show and stuff like that. I think, don't we, Barnes?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So you'll be able to see the overall constructors after. But with the team going like that, as you say, you're looking forward to week in, week out. You're doing all the setup stuff, which is the right thing. Like some people are checking it, but if you're Dan Jelly, you don't get to check it as much. But as long as it's consistent and stuff like that, and you can have a good laugh as well, which is a good side of it as well, because the team's bonding, your team building and stuff like that. So it is good to hear stuff like that.
Very much so. So we move on to China.
Wrong.
No, not wrong.
Yes, driver sentence.
Oh, okay. So with JJ moving up to division number 1, the drivers' standings now look like this. Leonardo is now leading the way with 53 points. Hake is in second with 37. Bullet Wounds is third with 36. Greeners is in fourth with 32. Chazza is in fifth. Skyler Senpai is in sixth. ARL Bob in seventh. Sander is in eighth. Brian Core in ninth. And Richie the Sandbag is in P10.
Richard the Sandbag. He's still sticking with that nickname.
He won't ever lose that nickname with me, mate.
No, he won't. I can see McLaren and Hake is helping Greeners out a lot to say that he's riding that high in the championship as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Greeners must actually listen for once.
Greeners, listen? No.
But now, as we say, we move on to China. Excuse you, your excuse. We move on to China next week. Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I have no idea whether or not I'm able to actually make it.
So it's going to be a touch and go whether you can make it or not.
Yep.
Understandable. But if you are to make it, are you going to be looking forward to it?
Yep, definitely. I like the track. I like the track, especially in the wet conditions.
Oh God, you're really hoping for a wet race, are you?
I mean, I was hoping for a wet race in Japan as well, which never happened. But I still came away with a good result. So I don't think it actually matters what kind of weather it is. It's more like whether or not I'm lucky enough to actually capitalize on other people making mistakes and keeping it clean.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you can capitalize on them and stuff like that, then you take that opportunity and just, yeah, you're doing the right thing in that, because as you say, you're concentrating on yourself and you're racing and stuff like that, keeping your line, trying to keep it on the track yourself. But then you see people either mess up in front or behind, and you're trying to pull away and just trying to catch up to the people that have caused mistakes. Because you look at it, you've got a big gap, and you see that they've gone off track or they've had a little spin and stuff like that. You're closing in on that gap, and it's going to be a case of how is their tires going to fare to me attacking them and stuff like that.
It's like Japan when Chaz passed me in the end of the race. Was it like maybe lap 20? I thought that I'm not gonna fight him. I'm just gonna let him through. He's on fresh tires. He's gonna be faster. Maybe we have a chance to catch the podium guys. But 2 laps later, he decided he doesn't know how to drive anymore, and he fucked up into the second Degna. So yeah.
Did you pass him some of your alcohol, Sander?
Sorry.
Did you pass him some of your alcohol to make him fuck up?
No.
you sure?
You were very hesitant on that answer, Sander.
Well, I have to be because I've been trying to find a way to write a complaint to XL admins anyway. Because in the beginning of the season, I was promised a breathalyzer test each and every race, which has never happened.
Somebody's not doing their job in the race controllers.
The problem is though, Sander. We would, if we were to breathalyze you every week, you'd fail every week.
Maybe. Maybe you will never know.
So who is winning at China then? If you're not,
if I'm not there, actually I don't know because I was.
You fuckers ass. Sorry, Sander.
What?
Look, there's a comment gone into the chat. Yes, because every time we say blow, you suck instead. Norris has to be restrained. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well.
Swiftly moving on.
Moving swiftly on. Go on.
I guess he knows what he's talking about. Anyway. I would say Sky would like to take China's win. He has had now 2 poor races. Maybe he wants to make a comeback.
Guy. Not a bad shout, to be fair, if he can keep it going. Yeah, because he has had one race win, a P4 and a P14 and 2 DNFs. So it could be the race win for Sky. But
yeah, could be.
Yeah.
I'm saying Hake.
Hake, yeah. To say that he didn't want to be in Division 2, he's proven that he should be there on many levels and many reasons.
Where did he want to be?
He thought he was slower because he redid his time trial. He thought he was slower, but he's definitely not slower. He's shown that with the recent results he's got. So he definitely belongs in Division 2, and he's doing well to be up there as well. So Barnes has gone with Hake. Sky's gone with Sky. Sander's gone with Sky. I'm gonna go with Bullet Wounds.
Not a bad shout.
No, he's had a mixed bag.
Didn't you do that last week?
No, he DNF'd last week. He got a P8.
No. I mean, didn't you predict him winning last week?
No, I think I said JJ.
Fuck it.
I can't remember. I really can't remember.
Huh?
Yeah. I've slept since then. Call him out, Sandra. All right. If I did predict Bullet Wounds, all right, I'll change it.
Right.
All right. I will back my my Division 2 teammate in Richie.
What, the sandbagger?
Yes. I will back the Aston Martin Division 2 driver in Richie.
Do you have any more questions for Sandra? And does Sandra have any more questions for us before we let go?
I don't have any. I just hope he is racing on Sunday and he can make people say, catch me if you can. Because he's looking forward to the race. I don't know how many more are.
I'm looking forward to each and every race.
We are definitely loving that answer.
I mean, I am because it seems this particular season, I'm not having as many problems as I used to have in the past seasons. So, and the calendar is way shorter than it used to be, also. And
Yes.
the tracks which are coming up are pretty good for me. So yeah, I'm very much looking
So
forward to it.
we could see you on the top step once or twice this with those races, then. By the sounds of that, if you can
Well,
make it.
Well, my TO already tried to, shall we say, boost my confidence that he is looking forward to me having at least 1 or 2 podiums this season. I'm like, no way in hell. But I was quite close in Japan, so you may never know.
Yeah, most possibly. There is a poll gone up for everybody that does want to vote on it. It's gone from our 3 drivers, and there is an extra added one of somebody else. Bray's already chucked a message in there. Greeners will win if his pace from the pre-season. Well, let me reword that. Greener will win if his pace from their pre-season at Cheyenne appears.
Diane,
Yep, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sandra, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and we'll hopefully speak to you again soon.
Thank you guys for having me. Enjoy the
No
evening.
worries. Thank
You
very
too,
much,
Sandra.
mate. See
Thank you very
soon.
much.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And cheers.
Cheers. Quick, that Greener's bottle inbound. With that news as well, with as Sandra did say in the chat that JJ has been moved up to Division 1. That is correct. And Steve is very, very quick on making a signing. He has signed the Tier 2 driver of AGS Lemon. And let me just read that message. Let me just read the message that I got from Steve for that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it there? I get a message. Steve messaged him. Are you happy with joining VCAB as my second driver in D2? Lemon replies with, no, I hate you, but yes. So then I get the response from Steve of, he hates me because I got him a penalty in another league.
Okay.
We do have an advert incoming, so we will give it a few seconds from what has been chucked into the chat. But we are joined by our next guest, but we will announce that one very, very soon.
Yes, indeed.
As I say, the advert is there and coming in. If everybody is getting it, I don't know, because I haven't got it as of yet.
I haven't got it because I'm a subby. I'm a subby.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you want,
to be
if you want
fair,
ads
I
for
have one as
reviewing,
well.
press that subscription, boys. Get it in. Get it in.
Yes, give us that. Even if you're new to this channel and everything, give us that. Give us a follow as well. If you enjoy what you're seeing on the screen and stuff like that, even if you want to take part, come and join us in the racing on a Sunday. I'm a subby. Come and join us. The Discord link should be. Yeah, the Discord link is there. Oh yeah, good point.
Indeed. Yes,
They're not going to wear me. Bollocks.
Well, for those that don't have ads, for those that have ad-free viewing, you guys are the best. We love you guys. For those that have their adverts on, wankers.
You say love. That's very, very debatable.
Make Matty the dom.
No.
No, Matty's not F1XL Posty.
I was waiting for that one to come in. I was waiting for that.
I had to. Right. So I'm just going to crack on because I want to get some food down me. So we do have a guest at this time for Division Number 1, which you are currently watching, and I'm delighted to say that it is a Mercedes driver.
And he doesn't. He don't like his team principal because as soon as my name gets mentioned and everything, I come ahead of you.
And that driver is none other than the winner of the ASR for season 26, Mr. Quicktid.
Oh, my ASR teammate.
Hello.
Hello, Quick Dad.
Everyone all right?
Yeah,
Very
yourself?
well, mate. Very well.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
First and foremost, before we carry on, I'm absolutely delighted that you brought about 25 points this week, my friend. So, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I had to do it by myself, but all fun and games.
Yeah, we won't mention Declan because obviously he's been away for a couple of weeks, but he hopefully will be back on Sunday. He's me, so we'll see.
Hopefully, yeah. If his train isn't delayed.
Oh, God.
I just
Oh.
hope.
It's one of those, isn't it? It's if he can make it back in time and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it, exactly. So, tell us what happened on Sunday.
Huh? I don't know. It was a bit of a shocking quali, like usual. Nothing new from me. But it might have been due to me going with a preset 4. That might have been the hindrance. But no, I'd made a good start. Got past Steph, who was also on 4. I believe. Not too sure, but it looked like he was.
Yeah, we'll
And then-
get to race in a second, but just in quali, you were 4 tenths back from the pole sitter.
Yeah.
You could have done better than that, or
No. Just no. It's Harrison in quali. You're not beating him. Like if you look at every week, he's been a 10th to 3 tenths, and even this to like the car behind. So it's like then on race pace, I'll say Sportman's more on pace with him at the moment. It's been right there with him. So it's one of them, innit? Everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, so Harrison was a 127.0. Sportman was a 127.3 in second. Steph was also 127.3 in third. You did a 127.4 in fourth. Lightshot was fifth. Krabs qualified sixth. Dixie seventh. I'm actually glad to see Dixie's doing well in Div 1 because he was obviously part of the Alpines last season. And he does VR, which is crazy to watch. McGamey B P8, Twangy Garlic in P9, Stone Shuffle P10, Jack Wack Jittle P11, Kingston P, and Newton Killer P13. In the race, you had some rain,
Yeah, we had a bit of rain. Just a light sprinkle.
which everyone that's come on so far was like, I really wish it rained in their race. Were you the same? Were you hoping for?
I was I was hoping for rain because obviously getting through the pack to catch Harrison would have been a lot harder if it didn't. And I like a bit of rain. No, he doesn't.
I'm trying to think that.
Well, not only that though, I'm just thinking and everything. You said you picked setup 4 and you wanted rain. That would have been very, very risky, would it not?
You'd be surprised that lower wings actually works better into wet conditions.
Oh, well,
It,
that's
like
you-
rotation's hindered, but you're moving at a slower speed, so it's not as much as a difference. And then you're on lower wings, so your traction's better.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, I may have just given all my secrets away.
Yeah, I think
You
you have.
just given me a secret. Norris is now going to be going a lot faster in the wet because of that.
No, because I don't like the wet no matter what. That's why I hope every race in Division 4 is dry.
Wait, Wadey, you're hosting this weekend, son.
No, he's not. He can bollocks. But we're not talking Division 4. We're talking Division 1.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So obviously, no safety cars, no incidents,
Surprisingly.
no incidents. Just a wet race.
Was there no tickets in Div 1 at all?
We
Sure.
cannot divulge on that information.
Not sure.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. I don't have access to that no more.
I mean, we have access as admins, but we can't divulge that information.
Yeah, you can't.
Still deliberating,
That's
so
it out.
we don't really want to talk about tickets in this show. So
Mhm.
we let the ticket team do their job, and then we discuss it afterwards.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so very happy with the win.
Oh yeah, delighted with it. Didn't think I'll get one this early in the season, but yeah, happy with it. Felt
Good.
good on Sunday during the race.
Yeah, And it was. I'll be honest with you. It was great to see. Obviously, I was still racing at the time because obviously we normally start 5 minutes after you guys because of order. But it was nice, obviously, just seeing that message pop up on my screen to say, quick tid P1. I'm just like, you fucking beauty.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Like,
Yeah.
I do feel kind of robbed though from the driver of the day that Chips gave out.
I
God.
don't know about that. I'm still. I mean, I know he's in the chat, and I've made my feelings clear on this.
Here we go.
How the hell you didn't get driver in the driver of the week contention over people like Light Shot, for example.
Mark, sorry, who said that?
I'm just saying you were P4, you beat Harrison. You know,
and I made the only on. I think in the top half, I think I made the only on track overtakes.
But you don't get driver in the driver of the week. And
Look, don't start your bitchiness now. That is down to the discretion of the comms team, and that is down to the discrepancy.
Yes, it's
of these
rigged.
people.
We know.
It's down to the people. I don't know who makes the decision.
Anyone but Mercedes is what I'm seeing on that.
No, that, as you say, is a new thing. So that driver of the week thing, I was shocked when I saw that at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. Everyone gets pinged at. Oh, fucking shut up, Buzz. Fuck off.
We do have another poll up there.
And it's not the Polish. It's not Polish. It's just a poll.
Yes. The pollers say, does Quick Dead deserve driver of the week? Yes, no, or shut up, Barnes. And at this moment in time, shut up, Barnes is winning.
If Shut Up Barnes wins, I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye. Have a great time. Did it feel good to have comms as well, Quick Dad?
Yeah, did you? I thought we would have had it at the start of the season, but it feels good to have it back, especially with Chips.
Chips and Davey decided to not race this weekend, so we asked him to comms. He wanted to comms Div 2, but Taz.
Yeah, he'd been fighting with Taz. Him and Taz have been trying to argue it all weekend, I believe, and he was like, "No, I want to do Div 2." No, you will do Division 1, and you will do it, and you will shut up and agree with it.
Oh. I thought we were all liked by Chips, but apparently not.
No, so if you any discrepancy, you want to go see Beats Chips. Go on, Dad. I know you will.
I'll keep that private because some things I can't say.
So, with you finishing P1, did you expect to see Light Shock in P2 as well?
To be fair, no and yes, because he's had a very. It's been a rocky start for him, considering Monza his start there, like literally.
Yes.
Turn 1 Monza. I don't think he appreciates my jokes about it, but we'll leave that to him. But yeah, no, he's been good. Like in Belgium, he seemed solid before all that shit kicked off because it was a bit of a at the end of the race, a bit of a shit show. But we won't get into that because it doesn't matter. It never happened, in my opinion.
We move on. We move on to the next race.
Next race, yeah. So then Abu Dhabi. Again, yeah, Mark was there. Once again, he's top half.
Yeah, I think he's shocked. I think he's himself shocked as well because he's been saying that he don't feel like he's a tier 1 driver and everything, but he's putting in the results for a tier 1 driver.
Well, he's in the top half of the grid, which makes you a tier 1 driver, in my opinion.
Yeah, it certainly does indeed, and he's putting in the results. He's putting in what he needs to and everything, and he's fighting like he should be. So it's good to see that one, and not that far off yourself as well. Just shy of 3 seconds behind you. And
I think my wet pace showed towards the end of that race, though, compared to everyone else. I know Steph started to struggle, and then it was the preset 4 lads, I think, mainly because you can tell who was on it in the wet and in the dry. So I think it was only 3 of us on it, to be fair. So I think it was me, Steph, and Krabs. I believe. I'm not too sure on that one, but from what I was seeing in the race pace, like when they were behind me, they were keeping up with me on the straight. So I believe they're on the same as me.
Yeah.
So So Harrison did a 2-stop. I guess he started with the mediums, went on to the hard.
Yeah,
and
that
had
baffled me. Yeah, that baffled me why he started mediums. But with Harrison, he seems to like bottling at Japan.
I was gonna say he hasn't really had the greatest of results at Japan, has he?
Yeah, well, he seems quick, but he seems to have well, he'll either make a mistake, like a silly mistake, or just strategy-wise, he doesn't think about it too much.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he thought the rain wasn't coming till right at the end, where it did say in quali it wasn't coming till right at the end. But then he got into race and
it came quicker than
3
expected.
slots. Yeah, so you can see in that we always struggled on the hards to keep them going because my pit window was I think like 10 on the hards.
Yeah,
Really?
see that was what mine was originally and everything. It was because that's what I changed it to 10, 10, and then 7 on the mediums, but because it wanted me to do a 2-stop.
Yeah, it wasn't a 2-stop. I just think you can extend the hards a bit more to like 13, 15.
Yeah, but the game itself, when you did the setup,
Yeah, it wouldn't let you change it. Yeah,
it would not let you remove a stint. It said you had to do 2 stops.
2-stop. Yeah.
So Norris obviously set it to 10, 10, and 7.
Yeah.
I think I set it to like I did medium, hard, medium. But yeah, as soon as I started the race, I knew that I wasn't going to be pitting on lap 10 for hards.
Yeah, exactly.
Extending it.
Yeah, like the tyre wear was high, but it wasn't too bad.
I didn't suffer too much tyre wear, to be honest.
I know our pad users would disagree with me there, especially Steph, was what I heard after the race.
I'm on wheel, so me and Matty didn't suffer too much tyre wear at all.
No,
Yeah, I'm
see,
on wheel as well.
yeah, I'm on wheel, and I was getting complained at by Wadey. He was like, "Matty, I'm gonna take it to ticket team and stuff like that, and get your tires looked at." He says, "How you can make your tires last that long?" I was like, "I'm on wheel." He's on pad, so it's gonna be massively different.
I'm gonna say my tyre wear is not normally as that good. I had to save a lot. My tyre wear is similar to pad users. I don't know how I'm on wheel, but I've never been this bad with tyres. But this game, it really like shows.
Yeah, this game isn't the greatest with tires and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting when they do this update.
Well, there's gonna be another update. God damn it.
Well, we've got we've got that DLC
Oh,
update.
DLC, yeah. Forgot about that.
We're going to see how they're going to bring that into it and how they're going to fuck up the game even more.
That baffled me when they announced that.
I think it baffled a lot of people. So we'll do quick rundown of the drivers' results. Well, the race results. Quick Dead taking the win ahead of Light Shock. Harrison rounding out the full podium in P3. Sport Mad in P4. Gamerman Steph in P5. Krabs in P6. Dixie in P7. Newton Killers in P8. Stone Shuffle P9. Twangy Garlic rounding out the top 10. Jack Whittle in P11, Kingspin in P12, and Jamie B in P13. So all 13 drivers finished, which is good to see.
And the championship standings look like this. Harrison has a 3-point lead. Not a big lead. Not a big lead in any shape or form. Over Sportmad in second. And Quick Tid in third. With a 3-point. Yep.
I was at level. Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you and Sportmad are joint second.
You and Sportmad are on 55 points, only 3 points back from Harrison and Pete.
Well, it won't be that for long. I'll be 10 points behind the next race.
Right, so we know the answer to the next question.
Quick Tid, you won't be. You know why? Because you're going to go out there and have fun, and you're going to do the best you can. There's no pressure to bring anything back, but I have faith in you. I believe that you can go and do double and beat Harrison again. I really believe you can.
I know I can beat Harrison. I'll just dive him into turn 1. No hard feelings.
So carrying on the championship standings, Krabs is in P4 with 41 points. Light Shock in P5 with 29. Gamerman Steph in 6th. Jamie B in 7th. Newton Killer 8th. Mintoki in P9 with Stone Shuffle in P10. Dixie 11. Sora 12. Hammond 13. Sketchy 14, and Twangy Garlic, the last points scorers in.
Yes.
So moving swiftly on to China. Quick did. Good track, bad track.
Well,
on this game, actually, I do like it. It's just again, tyre wear is going to be my main issue. But
Okay.
yeah,
as I say,
You can get
it's a love it or hate it track. A lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. Some people just don't mind it and just will race it.
well, to be fair, I haven't really raced it since. Well, we raced it last season in this.
Yeah, I'm the same. I missed it this season in the pre-season because it was my birthday, and I said bollocks to racing. So I think I had a great excuse for missing it.
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
We discussed this last week, Norris. We discussed this. Actually, was it last week? No, on Sunday, when Sparky turned up late for the race. We discussed this. He put food over XL. You don't put your birthday over XL. XL always comes first.
It's pre-season. Pre-season, we can have a miss. We need a rest.
No. Pre-season, in season, it's still XL.
Hang on a second. You've already said before QuickDead came in, you want food, you want this to hurry up. So who's putting food over XL?
But I'm still here, right?
Yeah, but you want it to hurry up.
Yeah. I want it to finish so I can go and get some food, but I'm still here.
I'm just not going to say anything as I did not turn up to any of the preseason races.
We shall not comment then. Quick laughing then. Yeah, exactly. So as you say, you're looking forward to racing it. Yeah, obviously you're wanting it dry or wet.
I want it wet for China because I like technical circuits like China, but if it's wet, I've got more chance of beating Harrison.
Righty ho. Let's see what the host of Division 1 can do then. See if you can make it wet for yourselves. That sounds so wrong.
That is a dodgy line. I'll say it myself.
Hopefully it's a wet track. There we go. So predictions, race winner. Who do you reckon is going to take it, QuickDead?
I want to back myself, but I'll go with Harrison just because it's an easy choice.
Yeah, I was going to say it is easy choice. Okay, that's me out. See you later. See you later, Snowball. My bad. Fuck's sake, I'm making everyone disappear now. Bye.
You've just turned this stream from being all about F1XL to basically an OnlyFans stream right now.
Get paying.
let's see if we can make it wet for you.
Oh, Christ's sake. I've done fucked up, Anna.
Quote of the day, that.
Yeah, I'm going to get fucking ribbed for that one, aren't I?
And guess what, guys? This will be on YouTube tomorrow morning, so you can watch it all again.
I'll be there forever. You're not never getting rid of that.
No. So QuickDead saying going with Harrison. I'm guessing it'd be my choice next, Barnes, seeing as you went first last time. I think I'm gonna go with Krabs.
Not a bad shout.
Did forget about Krabs. And I'm good friends with him as well.
So basically, what you're saying, Norris, is you
No, don't even go there, bad.
He wants it wet with a sprinkle of crabs.
You get crabs. Is what I'm hearing.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
No, I'm sticking with my boy. I'm thinking we're gonna go out.
Oh, so please, Harrison, make it wet.
Harrison, make me wet.
Overall time. Yes, we've got the overall discuss. So the overall standings at this moment in time, we have the Red Bull still leading the way on 283 points. Ferrari only 35 points back on 248 points. Williams have moved up and into P3 on 183 points. They're 100 points off the lead and 65 points off second place. Next up is Team Aston Martin on 173. Haas in P5. Sabray's actually doing something decent and making Haas move up the field. McLaren there in P6. Mercedes in P7. So Barnes, are you happy with that one at the moment? Just a quick answer.
I would have preferred to be in P4 or 5, but again, I've said to my drivers, let's just go and enjoy our racing. There's no pressure on them to bring anything home. So where we finish is where we finish. I just want them to go out and have a good race.
I will just blame Deathlink for not turning up.
All right, okay. I've just been informed Haas was P3, Norris going into Japan, so Haas have actually dropped position. So unlucky, Bray. Then rounding out P8, which is the final of the team principal owned teams. In Steve is finally away off the bottom, with a gap now of 52 points ahead of Alpine in P9, and to round out the bottom team, it is the Stake F1 team. So the two free agent teams are bottom of the field.
Now, after 3 weeks of being the best scoring team of the week, Red Bull have finally let that slip this week. Ferrari were the best scoring team this week with 70 points. Then the Red Bulls with 59, Williams with 55, McLaren's with 46, Mercedes and RB with 43 points, Aston Martin with 41. The Haas team scored 29 points, and the final two teams, the Alpine scored 6, the Saubers. So those are the overall standings for this week. And with that, guys, we are just about done.
Yes, because that is the podium.
9 o'clock on Sunday. We will be obviously racing all 4 divisions in China. We'll let you know if there's any commentary streams. But don't forget to get yourself checked in. The check-ins have been opened up. So get yourself checked in for the weekend to secure your seat on the grid. But in the meantime, thank you to our guests tonight, to Lieutenant Dan, to Sandra, and QuickTid. And of course, thanks as always to Norris and our producer in the background, Mr. Taz. Thanks again. And we will see you next week. Another episode of F1XL Xtra.
Yes, after we've been to China.